All right, and now we welcome in James Hudson, one of the newest members of the New York Football Giants, offensive lineman, coming over from the Cleveland Browns. James, welcome aboard, man. How are you?
I'm great, man. Excited to be here. Extremely blessed and grateful for the opportunity.
So why'd you choose the Giants?
Because, man, I like what's to come here. We're gonna build something special. We're gonna win some games and just do what we got to do to get the job done.
Now, you played against the Giants this past year. You played a little more than a dozen snaps. You got hurt during the game. What was kind of your takeaway from playing against this Giants team in terms of the culture of the team and the way they play?
That defensive front is real. that was the first thing. Obviously we noticed that watching film before the game, but going out there and feeling the speed, the power of the guys in the middle, and just going against you guys, man. That front is definitely real.
All right, so you have 17 starts, 49 games. You've played more right tackle than left tackle, at least in terms of in-game snaps, right? What's your comfort level of both spots? Do you consider yourself more right, more left? How do you view yourself in terms of position flex?
I see myself on either side. I feel comfortable equally at both spots. Getting that experience at left tackle last season definitely helped me and made me feel confident in my abilities at left tackle. So I definitely feel like I could play both. Yeah,
because Jedrick Wills got hurt and you had to step into left tackle, right? So how many snaps had you taken in college and practice at left tackle before you had to step into those game situations at that spot?
Well, in college I played the whole season at left tackle.
Okay.
And then when I got to the NFL, my first game that I got in during the regular season was against the Minnesota Vikings. I believe it was like week 4 or maybe week 3, and I finished the game at left tackle. So left tackle is not something that's foreign to me, but it's definitely something that I've grown to like over time.
Did you talk to anybody around the league that that maybe has connections here about what it's like here and why this would be a good fit for you?
I didn't really speak to anybody about that, but I just know that it's a good fit for me, man. The vibes around the building just seem right. So, like I said, man, I'm excited.
Have you had a chance to talk to Carmen Brasillo, your offensive line coach, yet?
Yes, we actually just talked for about 20 minutes here in the calf, man. It was great. Just picking his brain a little bit, him telling me, the basics of the protections and stuff like that, get my mind back going on football. It's good, man. Coach seems like a great guy, man. I can't wait to get in the room with him.
How different, based on what he told you in your 20-minute conversation, obviously you didn't get into heavy details, but are some of the basic protection rules compared to maybe what you've done in the past?
Obviously, it's all similarity in the NFL when it comes to protection. A lot of the protection rules are the same, but I mean, it's just you got different terms. So our terms are probably going to be a little bit different from what I'm used to, but I mean, it's not nothing that I can't learn and get accustomed to.
I know I asked you about tackle. Do you have any experience inside playing guard? Did they talk to you about maybe being a flex guy inside, or have they talked to you mostly about tackle?
I have not played any guard yet in game, but I have played guard in practice. And it's not anything that I'm against, man. Whatever I have to do to get on the field, I will do.
I really think being a backup swing tackle is one of the toughest jobs in football. I got to be honest with you. Look, because you have to be ready to go in and play 2 different spots. You have to be ready to play 2 different opponents that could be completely different styles. Be used to playing next to a different player, which on the offensive line, it's important to have that unspoken chemistry with the guy next to you. So what's your process like to be ready for a game where, look, if I got to go on the right side, I'm ready. If I go on the left side, I'm ready. How do you prepare for that?
Well, my coach, Bill Callahan, told me as a rookie, you gotta treat that role as if how baseball players, how the pitchers close the game.
Ooh, I like that.
How the pitchers switch in and out throughout the games. It's basically the same thing with being a swing tackle. Somebody goes down and halfway through the third quarter, you have to come in and finish the game, and it can't be any drop off, especially if you're going at left tackle, or if you're going at right tackle. But I mean, more so at left tackle. I mean, you come in and you're protecting the quarterback's blind side. So I mean, that it's definitely hard, not easy at all. But yeah, it's like, you know, the pitcher jobs in baseball.
How would you describe your mentality as an offensive lineman and your approach to the game in general?
A dog, man. I just want to get out there and work and just, you know, I let the work speak for itself. I don't cheat anything when it comes to the work. You know, I just want to go out there and just help the team win. You know, I want to do whatever I got to do to help the team win. So
I got to imagine, like most offensive linemen, you prefer run blocking to pass blocking?
whatever is going to get the ball in the end zone.
No, I feel you, man. Do you have a preference, like gap scheme, zone scheme, run game, anything like that?
I don't really have a preference, but I mean, in the past, coming from our offense, you know, we were a wide zone.
Heavy zone, right? Yeah.
Heavy wide zone offense, and it kind of transitioned this past season to mid zone, but that zone scheme is kind of what I come from.
What was it like being coached by Bill Callahan? He's one of the great offensive line coaches in the league. He's been doing it a long time. What are some of the things you learned from him that you think you can carry in here to the Giants? Coach Callahan
has helped my game tremendously. You know, he taught me a lot as a rookie, and you know, I had a bumpy rookie season, and it helped me get better for the following years, because I didn't want those things to happen again that happened in my rookie year. And it was good that those things happened early on, and that it, you know, I gained that experience so that, you know, I won't let those things happen again. So yeah, man, Coach Callahan, he was on me hard, and you know, he helped my game so much, man. I greatly appreciate him for that.
Do you prefer to be coached hard? Are you one of those guys that like to have the guys really on you about every detail?
Definitely like being coached hard.
I think you'll like that here then, because that's how Brian Dable and Carmen Brasil.
I mean, I kind of feel like I don't know any other way. Coach Callahan was a hard coach, so I mean, I don't know any other way than to be coached hard. So,
nah, I hear you, man.
Yeah.
Final question: do you have any bucket list thing, like in New York, the first day you have free time in the city, or things around the area you want to do?
I do not, man. I've been in New York a couple times, and you know, I've done things that I've done the things that I wanted to do before when I came. But
Nice.
you know, it's gonna be a little bit different living here. But I'm excited, man.
You actually get better weather here than in Cleveland.
You think so? I think it's
Better? Oh, yeah, better than Cleveland. Absolutely. I like, one of my best friends lives in Cleveland, so I've been there like 2 times a year.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've seen the sun there. But when I go to Cleveland, it's always cloudy.
It gets pretty warm up there, man. But I would say there's some similarities in the weather between New York and Cleveland, man. It both get cold, and really cold in both places.
It does here. That's true. You said you were here before and you did what you wanted to do. What was your favorite New York experience that you had when you visited?
Definitely going to all the pizza places and eating pizza.
That's a great answer, man. Pizza here is great, no question. That's awesome, dude. And I'm guessing, did you curate your sweater here, red and blue for the Giants?
Definitely.
I like it.
I actually went and got it yesterday.
Nice.
I went shopping to go grab me some clothes, and seen this and thought, you know, this would be perfect for today.
James, congratulations, man. Welcome aboard. Good to have you, dude. Best of luck.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. James Hudson, newest member of the New York Football Giants.